Hello High Fidelians! My name is Menithel, and today I'm going to demonstrate on how you bind textures to the physically based shaders in high fidelity using Blender. I'm going to use my torch I created as an example for this binding. Here, I have my torch in an untextured form. We have the material window open in the Properties panel. There you have values for diffuse color, intensity, specular color, intensity, and hardness. Of these, pay attention to specular color and specular hardness. The first important step is to set the specular color to black. Unless a texture is defined, this sets the material to act like a non-metal. The next value to look at is the specular hardness. This value goes from 1 to 511, but will translate to a grayscale from white to black on a texture. A material can be both matte and metallic at the same time, for example. These two combined are the main driving force behind physically based rendering. Here I have 22 balls. Top 11 are metallic, bottom 11 are non-metallic, of the same 50% gray color. The metal may seem darker, but they reflect more of the environment. The leftist balls have the lowest glossiness, and the ones on the right have the highest glossiness. Continue with the torch. I will now apply the textures. First, I will apply the albedo to the diffuse color. This contains the information of the color of the material being a certain color while lit. Avoid baking any additional shadows to this. Instead, let the engine handle the rest. Now, I will apply the glossiness. Remembering earlier, the lighter the grayscale color here is, the more reflective the material will be in high fidelity. We will assign this to the specular hardness. Then we will apply the metallicness. White material in the texture defines material as metallic, while black areas define non-metal properties. Currently, there are no in-betweens. Apply this to the specular intensity. When this is assigned, the color value we set earlier will be ignored. Then you can apply the normal map, which binds to the normal map as usual. Finally, I want to add some oomph to the torch as if it was just taken out. So I'll add some embers to it via non-alpha color map. I'll assign this to emit. Done. Now I'll simply export the torch as FBX. Default settings in Blender would work too, but I want to bind the textures to it, so let's just go through some of the settings I tend to use. Selected only, mesh armature, package textures via copy, and this tiny little button. Leave off, and no animations baked. Then upload to the server and enjoy your new PBR textured object in high fidelity.